We can even make it look official. Even more so. We can put a bib on you.
Oh, cool.
Look at this.
Hey, sit down, Jacob.
You want the big bib?
Yeah,
That's a sprout.
Jacob, you remember Dr. Rojas? You met him when you were just a little bitty boy.
Oh my word. Look at that. This is special. Yeah, oh yeah. Good job.
Big boy.
So how are we doing on our brushing and...
We do it after bath, so not every night, but maybe every other night.
Yeah. Okay. Try to keep that pretty consistent. And, you know, the morning one is a little tough. So if you can even just go in with a cloth and so just kind of get used to getting into the mouth. A lot of it is just, you know, getting expectations, and when we get to a certain point, then they're ready for it. And so it's not like, well, we haven't been doing this. Why are you doing it? So actually invading personal space is good. So try to, even if you feel like you're not doing anything, go through the motions with it, and it'll be one of those things where, well, if we've always done it, I don't know any different type of thing. And so try to continue with that, and you know, don't expect it to be a bed of roses every time. Every night with this one, no problem. With the smaller one, we're on the floor. Her hands are underneath my elbows, and I'm brushing like that. I tell you, it is. And then the other one's standing over, going, "Tabby, it shouldn't be that hard." And she is struggling, biting. We go through a toothbrush almost every month. So there is, you know, kicking, screaming is par for the course. So you have to do it. You have to go in there. So really get started with introducing it. Now, you know, you'll be able to see the difference between fight and other issues like teething and.
He enjoys it though.
Yeah, and so if you're right on top of it,
I mean, he wants to do it himself.
Yeah, he wants to do it himself. That's the struggle. Is I try to do it first and then hand him the brush so he can do it, but sometimes he fights me to get the brush.
yeah, and so always give him the reward of doing it on his own afterwards. So it's always you, and I even say up to 5 years old. Always make sure, because it's just not there, you know. And so we'll kind of look at that, and then so what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna see how we're doing. We're gonna introduce gloves, the mask, and everything, and then I'll walk out, and then Betsy's gonna get in there and try to introduce Mr. Sucky and the squirt gun, and just kind of get into it, and then that will kind of set the stage for the next visit, and hopefully we'll be able to get some digital pictures and maybe do a cleaning on the next one.
So he'll be 2 in January. We're thinking of adding him to our insurance for next year when he's 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we can try. So what are their habits? Are we sucking on anything? Are we
Pacifier,
Pacifier? Okay.
He's doing much better. I would say until probably 3 months ago.
Give me see your teeth. Oh, look at your teeth. You got the pointy ones. You got all of them. Let's see your top teeth. Oh, can you see them? Can you go like that? Can you go like that?
What is going on?
Oh, yeah. So do you have a little bit? No thumb sucking?
No.
A little bit. So we do have an overbite. Overjet.
Overjet?
Yeah. And we are getting, so we have, ouch.
Don't bite.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I can feel the second molars also. So we got first molar. There we go. There we go. Did you bring a light with you? I don't think you brought a light with you. I have a light. And I don't think you have a light in your mouth. So I'm going to use this light. Look at that. I'm going to put it right there. And then we're going to open. Can you go open like an alligator? Open like an alligator. Oh, yeah. You did it again. Oh, can you do it again? Oh, wow. You're doing so good. You're doing so good. You got a frenum. Very, very strong frenum there. So that gap is not going to go away because of the tissue right in that spot. The age might not be ideal to talk about lasing that, but that's going to be a part of his teeth, even with the adult teeth. So we could
What's
get
the
it.
frenum, just to separate
That
the front
little
teeth?
that
Oh.
little webbing right there.
Oh.
When we have a very strong, like I do, I have a gap there. I had that one cut a little bit, but I was a little older. But obviously, it came back, and so that may be an option for you guys. We do that from time to time. We also want to double check all the other webbings to see if they're going to interact. And sometimes it's a really quick. The earliest I've done it is about H3.
Okay.
And so you may want to look at that. The spacing right now is pretty normal, but then that way that gets the bone and everything ready when the new teeth come in. Because when that frenum, that webbing goes up and over onto the palate, it's very strong and you're going to maintain that gap. So if it's not a big deal to you guys, it's not a big deal to me actually, but I give you guys the option of looking at that a little bit down the road, and then all it is right now, because of the advent of the lasers, we go over to the periodontist. You know, if I had it here, I would probably do it, but we can go in there. Sometimes we don't even need to numb it up with a laser, and they just zap, and then cut the fibers, and then that lip is actually freer to move too. Okay, buddy. Can we do it again? Open real wide. Can you do that? Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So brushing is pretty good. Gums are a little red on the front, but that's also because those are a little bit further out. And so watch for like him sucking on his blanket or things like that. Open big. Ah. Can you open really big? Oh, there's my finger. Can you open big? Go wide. Can you go wide? Go wide. Can't really see on that one too. There's a little darkness. Do you have a toothbrush or something? Okay, good. So, those pits are pretty deep back there. Make sure. So, does he like goldfish or anything like that? Crackers.
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay. Look, I got a mirror. I got a mirror. Look at that. Can you see in my mirror? It's very small, so it's like a spoon. Can you put it in your mouth? It's cold. Is it cold? Yeah. Open real big, go ah. Oh. Open real big, go ah. Ah. Oh, don't bite on it. It's hard. We don't want to bite on it. Open real big again. Ah.
Jacob?
There we go. Oh. Oh. No, let go.
Hey, Jacob.
Look, it's a toothbrush. Yeah. You brush. You brush. No, we're looking pretty good. Those are pretty deep, though. If he likes crackers or whatever, make sure if he has a snack, try to make sure that those pits are taken care of in the back, the
It's
grooves.
like the mole?
Yeah, the molars.
Okay.
They're pretty deep, and so the best way to double check that is have them go and if you see cookie in there, get it out there immediately. Those are funnels for cavities right now, and so watch out for that. So any snacking, any type of stuff like that, make sure you get some water immediately, and then even if it's not a toothbrush, go in there and just have a terry cloth available, and then just rub those areas. I've seen those progress pretty quickly into cavities.
Are molars the permanent? Are they permanent?
Nope,
too?
none of these
Okay.
are permanent right now. Right now, up until the age of about, 6-year molars. Those are the only molars that come in that don't follow